Hey, how's everybody doing today? So remember when I said assignment 3 in the stress management class in which I'm taking, it shows you like art therapy, which I showed you on yesterday, and the day before yesterday I showed you assignment 3 for STI training. So I want to show you, see, this right here is my assignment 3. Okay. Now, everyone is going to do something different. You know what I'm saying? So, if I was going to guide my people, I would say to go in this route. Okay, now I'm going to have to put this book up where no one can get to it, find it, or anything. I guess the best parts to my invention is that Travis, 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 can you shut the door?
Yeah,
Thank you. So the best part to my invention is that I can basically catch scammers and hackers and basically the same thing in which I do on Facebook. And basically you use YouTube pages. Basically, there's a lot of people on YouTube. Okay. And I'm not saying that everybody that is on YouTube are hackers, scammers, and schemers. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is drawn to YouTube. Okay? So because they're drawn to YouTube, then you best believe that you could be caught. So some people think they could be scam free. I mean, like you want to live a life of freedom, and so where people are not gonna bother you, especially when it's UK. Okay, like I said, all UK people are not bad people, but you can't really tell that when you have people that are in Africa scheming people. When you have people in no matter what the accent is, they are scheming and scamming people, and they're most definitely doing it in banks. Okay, from my experience and what I've been through in my life. Okay, so I can give you one example. A young lady named Tonetta Robinson Jordan stole somebody's check. Me and probably like 5 to 6 other people she did this to. Okay, and the bank cashed the check knowingly that the check was a fake check. Okay, and I had just got my bank account back right. You feel me? So then I felt the kind of way about this situation. Okay, so then I don't go around stealing people's checks. Okay, because it's stupid. All right. Do you know where you can end up at because someone has? I decided that I'm gonna do this with the whole North Side, and how many people can I get not to press charges on me? And then how many people are going to press charges on me? Because I didn't know what to do, I went into a court building before a judge, and somebody, and the judge said that her sister said that she was locked up. Who checked to see if she was actually locked up? Do you see what I'm saying? Who actually checked to see if she was actually locked up so that the bank could receive their money? Do you understand what I'm saying? No one checked, but the judge just read a letter. Okay, so then I really, feel a kind of a way from having a bank account at this in particular bank since I was a little kid, and which she did. So when the opportunity occurred for me to get back at her, I got back at her through Shamika. And I said, Shamika, you better do every piece of the shit. And she did. And I thank you because you did, but you're still not my friend. You're his friend. And the relationship that y'all have, I don't know if you're the person hallucinating or something, or what the problem is actually. And you know what? God sent me a friend. And the friend led me all the way to right here. And I appreciate it. So, the name of my baby is Queen Goddess Johnson. As to, I am Queen Goddess Johnson. What it is that I do is, I find the bad people that is online, and then they go where they go to. Quite frankly. And you should have just had left me alone. Quite frankly. In my information. Consider that my information is not correct in the system. And no federal building. And then I am learning about IRS and the grants.gov and the USA.gov and how they are different, and what is it basically, what are the programs in which I can enroll in with my program. But I feel like that it's supposed to go a certain kind of way that it ain't going or whatever. But you know, what do I know? I'm still learning. And so this is a book about exactly what I said to them. So the bigger piece of the invention is that it what it does is it helps people that people like to just go around, and this person can be a victim to me, like my father can be a victim to an idiot that is going around using his information, and my father is back and forth in court. He's just back and forth in court over an idiot basically stealing his business identity. And so it's like, on what day is the young man gonna go to jail for stealing my father's business identity? Well, all the people, and I ain't gonna name no colors, want to blame my father and not the person who has did this to my father. So I created this in particular thing to help my father. But then because my information, my name and stuff is not right in the system, I'm like, I'm going to tell you that he is my father some kind of fucking way. You're going to hear me. You feel me? Because then it's what I do with the hospitals to let go of my pain. You understand what I'm saying? So I really just would like to not go through that anymore, you know. But when people are stealing people business identity, do you understand what I'm saying? What is it that a group of people can do to help him or any other person? Because if you can steal my father's business identity, right? How many other people identities can you steal? But then when is it that a group of people are going to actually look at this boy and did this to this person, that person, and that person to have whatever it is that he has? Okay? So a nurse in Boston Secure expressed her story of how this one lady stole her identity, went to the car lot. She went to every kind of a place and used this lady's name. She said not only did she use my name, she used several people's names. And she said when I went to wherever she went to, I said, you were the person that stopped the people from, I helped the people get the person From one phone call of the person being on the phone and her being on the phone, she recognized the girl's voice and said, "This is who this person is." And what she said was, "I stopped about 5 to 10 people identities. I stopped the identity theft. So therefore, what I did this for is to help my father in his situation. But then there are millions of people that could have the same situation all throughout the U.S. And how is it that a person can stop this situation from keep on happening?" And because, after a while, like, what is it that I have to do to get this person away from me and every other person in this world? You understand what I'm saying? So this is why I built this, okay? And my baby name is Queen Goddess Johnson, as my name is Queen Goddess Johnson, because my mother and my father are married. Okay, so like I feel like if the city of Richmond, Oliver Hill Court Building cared anything about me, see this name right here, Queen Goddess Johnson, that's what my name would be. So because you couldn't do that, right? Because you couldn't do that, right? I decided I would do this. So there will be a lot of inventions in which I do where the name will be Queen Goddess Johnson. And so basically when you see my name, I'm a trap. Okay? I'm gonna trap you and send you where you belong, because it's not right. Okay. But I had actually came to realize that I made the house a smart house, and the house can talk to me. Okay? Like whatever the signals are, wherever they come from, I did tell somebody that is official. You feel me? Where they could see exactly where it's coming from. Okay? And like I said, I think maybe it's coming from the radio stations, from that one in particular phone call when I was like 3 or 4 years old, and how the house is connected to the radio stations. Okay, so that's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But then they can actually take a deeper look into it. You know what I'm saying? To actually see what it is that I'm saying. Because when I get a cell phone, and ever since I've gotten my first cell phone, the phones be acting funny. And I'm just like, okay, I'm like 39 now. The phones just naturally act funny? Or do phones supposed to behave correctly? And what is really correctly? You know what I'm saying? Because I would know, because every phone that I've had, it's like some type of a signal, a wave or something that is connected to me, and it's like figuring it out. So I just decided that I would start with it this way. And because I did 2 or 3 things around the house, I'm going to pattern each thing that I did and how I do it supposed to work. Now, I did tell my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Because if he have another downfall, you feel me? What he is to copyright, because I'm not going to copyright it at all. Okay, at all will I copyright it. That is just for him, because then if he ever fall flat on his feet again, he got me. And then I gotta look out for my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't talked to nobody about it. Just him. Okay? But stuff just wasn't adding up for me. So, but when I started to talk to him, I was like, ooh, I'm starting to actually, like, feel better. Like, it just was like, I found my Andrew. And I'm going to make sure that he get back on his feet. You never know when a person is on their feet or off their feet, because they can sit right there and lie to you, straight to you, to your face. Like, I'm supposed to believe you, cause all of this stuff is connected. Cause your face right here on this thing, the way that it is, my shit ain't nothing like your shit at all. at all. So I made sure that I got my family straight. You know what I'm saying? If he at flat bottom, and I don't know that he at flat bottom, he not gonna be at flat bottom no more. But he gonna do that work that he gotta do to put that money into what I told him. And he is the only person that I talk to about that. What I'm doing right here, something totally different. Love you, cuz, and I'll talk to you soon.